Hello, everyone, and welcome along to the This Is The Music Meets podcast. If you are new to the podcast, then please hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any future episodes. And for episode 88, I'm delighted that rising South Wales four-piece Subterrania, who have released two colossal singles to date, are today's very special guests. As well as finding out about the band's two releases, we're going to talk about the band's Battle of the Bands appearance in the semi-finals, playing live, and which band member is most likely to run off and join a cult. So it's a very warm welcome to Subterrania. Lads, thanks very much for coming on today. I know things have been very, very busy for you over the last few weeks. So how are you all doing this evening?
Yeah, amazing. We're good. Yeah, thanks for having us on tonight.
Brilliant. Great stuff. Well, as I say, really looking forward to having you on and obviously finding out exactly what you have been up to over the past sort of few weeks and obviously this year as well in general. But just to sort of start off, obviously, as we said, two singles so far, obviously a new band. So can you just go round and just introduce yourselves to the This Is The Music listeners and what your role is within the band?
I'm Finn and I play lead guitar.
I'm Louis and I play drums.
I'm Dylan, I'm the singer.
I'm Jamie, I do bass and backing vocals.
Brilliant, great stuff. So how then did the band start? How did you all meet up?
Right, I'll start. Right, so basically there's this place in Swansea called the No Sign Wine Bar, and every Thursday night there's this open mic that happens. So Finn and Louis would jam together, then me and Jamie would go down and play a couple of songs, and we all just kind of met there, and that's how the name kind of came about as well, because like a while ago there's this basement in there called The Vault, but ages ago it used to be called Subterrania. So since we all met there, we were like, we'll just call ourselves that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's like two groups in together.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. And sorry, you said that was just through like an open mic, just open mic night, just sort of just generally chewing the fat about your love of music.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just contacted Dylan saying, "Do you just want to jam?" And then he brought along Jamie on bass as well. So then it just went from there really, and just things have just happened.
The thing is, I wasn't even on bass at the time.
Oh, right, okay.
Of course, because we couldn't find a bassist and he was on guitar. We were like, we really need a bassist, so we'll just force him.
Meant to be as well, because I wanted to be a bassist originally.
There you go.
Oh, well, okay, there you go. I was about to say that it sounds a bit like Paul McCartney with the Beatles there after...
Same bass.
Yeah, you've got Hoffman, yeah.
So kind of like then for you, for all of you really, sort of like growing up, what was sort of like the main sort of band or maybe an artist or artists that kind of like, you know, got you into, you know, first listening into music?
Or shall I start?
Yeah.
Go on.
For me, it would have been Pink Floyd and David Gilmour. They've been my favourite band since I was like a little kid, before I even started playing music, and they're still my favourite band now, and I'm sure they will be forever.
Foo Fighters for me. Taylor Hawkins really influenced me with drumming and everything. So yeah, Foo Fighters always stuck to me.
It's always been Oasis for me, and Stone Roses and stuff like that. But yeah,
I'll list about three for you. There's Queen, which is top of the list. Smiths, Joy Division.
10 minutes.
that's three.
I'm Beautiful South.
There you go.
I knew he
Have to get
Brilliant. Well, there's obviously some fantastic names in there, and obviously pretty good bands to be influenced by. Do they still influence you now in terms of like how you sort of perform on stage? You know, from either be the guitar or the drums or the singing aspects of it.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. But we also like there's a great music scene in Swansea, so like we just take tips off everyone we see, and like it's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And I think, obviously in Wales in general, you've got a really good scene actually at the moment. It's great to see. But obviously, as we know, well, maybe not for some people, maybe you're checking him out for the first time. Obviously, Subterranea have put two singles out so far. The debut was called Benidorm, which is total just over, just under 6,000 streams. Sorry, I think the last time I checked. For me, there was another Welsh band that I really dig from quite a few years ago called Pretty Vicious. It's a bit of a sort of a really rocking sort of sound going on that, a bit punky as well in places. So firstly, can you sort of give us like a little bit of background on the song, you know, in terms of like maybe who wrote it, and when you were writing it, was there sort of any sort of specific band or that you were trying to sort of mimic in getting your first song together?
Can I say how the guitar started?
Yeah, go on. What? Yeah, go on, say how the guitar.
Oh, shit.
Oh, right. Can you say how the guitar
No,
started?
you say it.
Oh, right, okay. So there's a song by the Chemical Brothers called Block Rockin' Beats, and me and Louis used to jam to it a lot, and I basically shifted that riff down to G, like not intentionally, I just played it down in G and played it wrong. And then that's how Benidorm happened. That's how the riff came about. It's not really, we didn't try to sound like anyone, it just kind of
It's a
happened.
little bit for me.
It's kind of like, how most of our songs start, because we just like, he'll play a riff and then them two will join in, I'll leave the room, write lyrics, and then we got like a song.
Basically, our songs are accidental.
Yeah.
Another time I'm making.
Wow. Wow. I'm quite I've never heard like from the lyric side of it, never heard a band, you know, basically telling that, well, not telling the singer, but basically asking, you know, you leave in the room while everyone else is jamming. That's quite a new take on it, but certainly like unique and quite exciting as well, I'm sure, for you guys. and obviously your second single, Shine, has been getting some fantastic feedback, and that has got just over 6,000 streams. It's a fantastic anthem, you know, great swagger as well in the song, and it's kind of like got a different sound really in you know, when you compare it to Benidorm. So looking at the streams that you've had, well, for both songs really, you must be buzzing first of all with what you've already achieved, but also as well, okay, Gress, it's great for growth as well to see that Shine has obviously gone past Benidorm as well.
Yeah, it's been great. Like,
we're really happy about that.
I think it's 8,000 streams now.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that. So it's been great, but like,
it's definitely our favorite.
It's definitely my favorite. I can't speak for the other boys, but like, it's definitely my favorite.
On the recorder.
Right.
Odd one out. Yeah, no, it's definitely I think we put a lot more time into making the song more, I don't know how to explain it.
Like we did put a lot more time into it. When we did with Benidorm, it was just like, there you go, it was the Chemical Brothers song ripped off. But like with Shine, it was like, okay, like, here's the structure. We'll give him 2 solos because he's amazing.
Thank you.
And we just kind of put more time into it, really. Yeah.
With recording Shine, it was more, we thought we'd have to layer some guitars. Like for Benidorm, we had a couple of guitars on it, but for Shine, we wanted like,
we got an acoustic.
Acoustic, really big. Yeah, like a big sound on it, and like we wanted it as an anthem.
Warm.
Yeah, warm and big.
Yeah, sure. And just as well, did you, like, as a band, did you ever set out like any specific targets, like, you know, for Benidorm, well, we want to hit this number of streams, you know, when we get to Shine, when that comes out, we want it to have hit this number of streams? Or are you just kind of like fairly laid back and just let people just, like, you know, listen into the music? Because I think a lot of bands do try and put a bit of pressure on themselves in terms of trying to reach a specific number of streams by a certain point.
Well, we just want people to enjoy it, really.
Yeah, I
Just
think
enjoy our music.
For me, we just want to put it out there and like just see how people like it, you know.
We weren't thinking of any like specific numbers, but obviously we want to be playing Wembley, so there you go.
Definitely, you've got to aim big.
That's next year.
And actually, that takes us on pretty nicely to the next question you mentioned in Wembley there, because obviously over the last sort of 2 to 3 weeks, you've had it's been extremely busy for you in terms of live music. So first of all, let's talk about the Battle of the Bands semi-final, which was held at Bunkhouse in Swansea, a fantastic grassroots venue. And I think it's fair to say that you boys had a pretty incredible evening. So tell us give us the lowdown. What happened?
Go on, Jane, do a bit of talking.
Well, we
Where's the mute button?
always happens to me. Always me. So we done the first heat, we won that. Done the quarter heat, won that.
So you came second.
No,
Well, we got
oh,
through still, but came second.
Yeah. This is why you shouldn't trust me to do
There you go. All right.
So we went on for the semi-finals and we came first.
Yeah.
But from public votes, but there was a judge's votes.
What
Right.
This is why you don't trust
There was a
me.
judge vote. And,
You're nearly there.
called Yaki Dan. They came second, but they'll be in the finals with us. And it was really tough competition because there were some great bands on the lineup with us. So
Yeah.
yeah, we were a bit nervous.
But yeah,
Okay.
the finals will be tough. We're looking forward to it though.
Yeah.
And when is the final?
19th of November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, brilliant. So just a couple of weeks away, and obviously, you clearly yourselves, and what have you said? How many other bands are you up against?
I think it's
Six.
another three.
Another 3 or 4 bands, yeah.
Yeah,
And they're
yes.
all like really well established, good bands. So it's,
Yeah.
pressure's on, but I'm looking forward to seeing them too, because a couple of
Yeah.
them I haven't seen before.
I think
Right.
we'll win it. 'Cause we're very
Yeah.
good.
I
we're
think-
Well, if you don't win, just write and get them to, the judges to do a recount or something.
If you don't
Yeah,
win,
there you go.
if you don't win, delete this podcast.
Absolutely, and obviously then from the semi-final, you went and played at Shankfest, which was in Port Talbot, where you played alongside friends of the podcast, the Malachites, and also as well one of the bands that's sort of absolutely flying at the moment in Pastel. So as a band, what was the experience like for you? Was that a first festival experience for you guys as a band?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much,
We've done like
yeah.
similar things, but
Not like
This is
a
just
2-day
not like
event.
Shankfest. Shankfest is amazing. man.
Yeah, it's quite big. And I was DJing on Sunday as well, just to
I fell
Add that
over.
Yeah.
Jamie fell over on stage.
On
'cause his knees getting to the magic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the one who moves the most.
I
so
know.
I have the energy, and then there's me chucking my bass in the air, and then I lost my balance and fell
We
right
went
into the.
flying.
right
There was
into the barrier.
there was this barrier, and if that barrier weren't there,
I would have dislocated
You would
my
have
neck.
flown off the stage.
Because I was aching for a week.
Yeah.
I'm still aching now.
The night before-
Was there any, did any of the camera crew get any photos of this? I mean, that'd be.
There is some
There is.
photos.
There's a big-
there's some videos, some photos. The full thing is though, the worst part was it wasn't even like in a fast part of the song. It was in like the breakdown of the song.
So you just stayed on the
So we
floor
just
then playing.
and then you just stayed down.
To be
there.
fair, I didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, no,
So
you did
great.
great.
Self-love, self-gratitude.
Self-love.
Styled it
Yeah.
out.
We were supporting Pastel in the bunkhouse as well, which was really exciting for us. Because
Sold out gig.
yeah, we've always wanted to be on the same lineup and support Pastel.
Yeah,
'cause
twice.
they're one of our favorite bands.
Yeah.
And I'd like to add in for Shankfest, Trampoline on the second night. I absolutely bloody loved them.
Well, we got a story
Yeah.
about that. Actually.
Yeah.
Me and him. What did we do?
He was using my guitar for this.
we were in the crowd, and before Trampoline went on, they said to Jamie, after we finish our set, come have a chat with me backstage. So we were in the crowd, we were front row, and then they pointed at us and they just like told us to go around to the door that takes you backstage.
Right.
Ran on. So then we're watching them from the door that takes you onto the stage then, and then they're finishing their song. He just goes like that. I'm thinking, oh, he wants a hug because he puts his arms out like that. Jamie runs over.
Bear
to
in mind,
the,
I'm quite large as well.
Jamie runs over to the singer, Jack Jones, right? He just tackles him to the ground. And then
I messaged him straight after and he said, "Don't be sorry, mate. Love you."
there you go. There you go.
Big up Jack Jones.
Brilliant. Yeah, they're a fantastic band, aren't they? Trampoline. Certainly, I'm surprised actually they've not got bigger than what they actually are, to be fair. Yeah, really great band. And obviously there, as you did just mention, Finn, obviously you supported Pastel at Bunkhouse as well. I mean, I've managed to catch them live myself on this current tour they've just been doing. A fantastic band, as I say, obviously one of the most sought after bands at the minute, I think it's fair to say. in the UK at the minute. So what was it like for you? Was it one big party? Because I did see they put up some clips of last time they were there, and it looked amazing. So yeah, what was it like for you?
Crazy, yeah. I mean, we're just so honoured to have been asked to be on that lineup,
Yeah.
and then I think because there was such a buzz about that night, because it was like a sort of homecoming gig, you know, for most of the band. Everybody just went nuts. Everybody there. It was awesome.
And then there was an after party as well downstairs. There was a DJ.
Yeah, Will.
Yeah. And he was playing some tunes, and we all got a bit erratic. And
I went on there early.
there was some great people in the crowd that were speaking to us, like good people to know. So it was a really good gig for us to be on, because it was like a lot of exposure, good exposure for us.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, great. So have you guys then got any sort of pre-gig rituals that you have to go through before the gig? You know, or maybe even when you're out up there on stage as well, is there anything that you have to have with you? You know, I don't know, a certain drink, or is there have you got a band like theme chant or something like that you maybe have to do before going out on stage?
Tell Louis not to mess up on the drums. There you go. That's what we do.
He went off time and then blamed me.
No.
It's
your fault.
I just have a triple Jack and Coke.
I just listen to a bit of music, but Louis goes for any of us poo before
No,
he
I look myself in the mirror a few times, and then I walk on. There you go.
Tell yourself how much you love yourself.
Yeah, we're like put the ball up and walk on. Easy.
And would there be any dream band that you'd want to go and support?
Morrissey.
No.
Look at this match. Hang the DJ.
There you go. But probably maybe not this year, but because Liam Gallagher's doing his definitely maybe 30th anniversary, but maybe for the Morning Glory one, we might be on support. Or
that would be nice.
Hopefully, maybe standing on the shoulder of giants, because I think that's my favourite.
I think they struggled to get people. And I don't know. I'm a massive Oasis fan, obviously, but I think they struggled to get people to go to standing on the shoulder of giants the first time around, let alone on any anniversary tour. But yeah.
So it's probably Liam Gallagher or Fontaines DC for me. I love Fontaines DC.
Oh, yeah.
LCD Sound System, I'd probably say. They're a live band I want to see the most, probably. So supporting them. I don't even know if they have support when they play. Probably like a DJ or something, but it would be cool to be on the same lineup as them, I'd say.
Pastel, probably, and we've already done it.
Pastel again.
There you go. Again, Pastel again.
Yeah.
Completed
Boys.
Yeah.
So here at This Is The Music, we like to kind of shine a light on unsigned bands like Subterrania, who are trying to obviously establish themselves on the new music indie scene. So kind of like over, well, I guess in 2023, really, what sort of bands or artists have you guys been checking out?
Lacrosse Club are good. They're from 10B. They're very punky. They were at Battle of the Band semi-finals. We just played as well. Unfortunately, they are out, but which is a great shame, because I would have loved to have seen them in the final. But yeah, definitely Lacrosse Club, and a singer-songwriter called Summer Trahan, who's also from Swansea. She's really good too.
Right.
The Fiends, are they signed?
I don't know.
I have no clue, but the Fiends are very good. So I think them.
One of my good mates, Eliane, she's good.
I can't remember if he's signed, but Alex Spencer from Manchester.
Yeah.
Alex Spencer, he's signed, he is.
Modern Sky, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think he has, just like in the last sort of, I don't know, couple of months or something like that. But yeah, he's class. I really like him. Really good. Really good. So I'm going to throw some quick fire questions at you now to try and find out a little bit more about the band's sort of dynamics and the personalities in the band and stuff. So the first question is, what is the one item that you couldn't live without?
Curry.
Which one?
I don't know. Probably like a madras or something from the Indian takeaway.
Vindaloo.
There you go.
Yeah.
Socks. Can't live without socks.
Probably Jamie's mother.
Oh, it's a bit harsh.
Item.
Well, I don't an item. A blanket.
A blanket.
How cute is that?
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Would you rather have feet for hands or hands for feet?
Hands for feet.
Hands for feet.
Hands and feet.
Yeah, hands and feet.
Climb everywhere with both. Like.
Just adjust pedals on stage as you wish.
Yeah.
You can handstand everywhere then.
Yeah.
And if you could go on any TV show as a contestant, what show would you choose?
Who's going first?
Go on, boys.
Big Brother.
Very topical.
Probably me and Finn on Jeremy Kyle, but I can't go too much into that yet. So if it was still around, but he might have been able to help us out. I don't know.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Total wipeout. I don't know how people fail on those fucking big,
Bouncy balls.
Big
red
balls.
bouncy balls. It's just
I don't know if they have contestants, but Impractical Jokers would be funny. I've always wanted to be on that.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot.
And you guys are getting the opportunity to host a dinner party, or not necessarily dinner party, but we'll just say for the purpose of the question, which three musicians would you be inviting?
Probably Frank Zappa, David Gilmour, and Jimi Hendrix. I feel like that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
probably Jack Yates,
Yeah.
Liam Gallagher,
James
and
Bond.
Jamie's dad. Yeah. I don't know.
There you go.
Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl as well.
For me, it's probably Mick Jagger, Liam Gallagher, and Finn's dad. There you go.
T-Dog.
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 Right, first dinner party guest is Morrissey.
No.
Of course.
Next one is Bruce
Please, please,
Springsteen. Then the one after that, who would it have to be? It's gonna be, I can't think, but
Got the silence.
I have to think. Nah, not Baby Spice, Scary Spice.
There you go.
No, in my gloves.
I can't tell if that'll be the worst dinner party ever or the best piss up in the world.
Morrissey would have, well, I didn't know.
Morrissey was sitting
I feel like you just, if
crying,
Morrissey
man.
was there, you'd just be really depressed.
He'd just be in the corner, just in, like.
Actually, forget Scary Spice. I'll change it to Damon Albarn.
Oh, there you go. He's all right.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, great choices there, lads. Really, really interesting to me who you would love to vote to bring along with you. But have you guys got any like guilty pleasures, either musically or otherwise?
Steps.
Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Hold
Right,
on.
okay, right. Probably Jamie's dad for me. No,
That's only my parents.
no.
Dino's a bit frisky, mate.
Right. You know what? It might be Taylor Swift, man. I think she's all right.
Really?
Some songs.
Not for what you
sounds
told
dangerous.
me, though.
No, that she's got one album. Can't remember the name of it. She's like a purple
I
dress
thought it was
on the cover.
1975 for you.
No, now one of Taylor Swift's albums where she's in purple or something. I think that was all right. Yeah, it might be Prince. You never know.
I'm proud of this one, Justin Bieber. It's got to be the 2010 with the hair flicking.
When I was very young, and I mean very young, when they were on X Factor, I really like Little Mix.
He still does.
I don't. I promise.
Every time before we do a gig, in the backstage, he's always singing Black Magic by Little Mix.
Yeah, no, I was.
That's a song.
I've
I've
just got
them on as well. So.
Shout out to
Yeah.
my ex. That's another big one.
Big poster in my
Yeah.
room, you know. It's like,
I was just going to say now, I can now see you boys coming on to that in the final. Little
I'd like
mix
to
of the
support
walk-on
it.
music.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you listen to Gina G.
So, which band member is always late, be it for a band social, rehearsals, gigs? Which one's always guaranteed to be late?
Definitely
Dick
one
and
of
Dom
these.
in the middle, right?
Yeah. I mean, our very first gig, Dylan was late, but he also forgot the one thing he needed to bring, which was a microphone.
And all of the needs that I needed. So not only did like the mic not work, my guitar didn't either.
Yeah. So he was late and forgot stuff.
What a knobhead. I do. I'm proud.
And which band member is most likely to run off and join a cult?
Jamie Tooze!
Jamie, he's a...
Which cult am I going to join?
I don't know.
Epstein's Island.
Oh my
That's a bit too far, pal.
Oh my god.
You're asking
You're gonna have to bleep
You
that
might have to
out.
edit that bit out. I don't know.
Oh my god. Bleep and say the band, the cult.
There you go. All right, okay. The cult then. The band all probably.
I don't deserve this shit.
So obviously you've had a really fantastic 2023 so far, and obviously it's been great hearing about the 2 singles and obviously all the recording process and the writing process and obviously the gigs as well that you've played this year, and it sounds like you've made some pretty good connections as well. But kind of like, what are the rest of the plans then for 2023 and sort of looking ahead as well into 2024? What are we going to be looking at for Subterrania?
Well, we were recording recently this week.
Yeah.
We've got 3 songs in the making. So
Yeah.
we'll release them one by one throughout the end of 2023 and start of 2024.
Looking at an EP probably as well.
And looking at an EP.
And hopefully a Christmas song.
No.
No.
Yeah, but for the rest
was cold for that.
for the rest of the year, we've got some great gigs like in the bunkhouse. We're supporting Vivas. I think that's quite soon actually.
Yeah.
4th of November. Then we've got our Cardiff debut on the 2nd of November in the Moon.
That's
Yeah.
supporting the Velvet Hands.
Supporting the Velvet
alongside
Hands.
our good friends, the Fiends.
Yeah, so that's going to be
Yeah.
great. Who else? There's this band called Ratoon that we're going to be supporting. Who else are we supporting?
There's some
Wow.
other things lined up. If I don't fucking remember really.
Hopefully. Something with Trampoline and the Libertines.
So I've been messaging Jack Jones.
It's in the talking stage, but maybe we'll see what happens. We don't
Maybe
know.
not the Libertines. That's a bit too far.
Yeah, but hopefully Trampoline. Either way, Trampoline on the lineup. Great.
Wow.
It's a Stone Roses cover band. This was Stone Roses in the bunkhouse on Black Friday. We're drinking one.
They got us on support, so that's gonna be great.
Yeah. Wow. Brilliant. Well, you've obviously got a busy. Well, what's that? 4 or 5 weeks coming up, and certainly there's a few bands there that you've just reeled off that I'm certainly very familiar with and big fans of as well, and wish you all the success in the world with those gigs and obviously the recordings as well. It sounds like you've got coming up. Sounds very, very exciting as well. But unfortunately, lads, that is the end of the podcast. So Dylan, Finn, Jamie and Louis of Subterrania, thanks very much for joining me for episode 88 of the This Is the Music Meets podcast. It's been an absolute blast. It has. I don't think I've laughed that much on one of these for quite some time. So thank you very much just for that. But before I do let you go, can you let the This Is the Music listeners know the social media platforms that they can find you on?
Who's going for it? Go on, Bill.
Right. I think everything is just Subterrania_band. Spotify, just Subterrania. There's no _band.
Twitter is just Subterrania band. No underscore.
We're on
We've made it as
YouTube.
complicated as possible to
Yeah,
find us.
yeah. We're on YouTube. We're on. If you want to go to our Instagram, that's where our link tree is, so you can just find everything from there.
Dylan's OnlyFans as well.
Yeah. My lovely pictures.
Brilliant. Well, we will put all of those links up on the This Is The Music under the episode bio for this one. And as I say, look, lads, said just before there, good luck with all of the gigs that you've got coming up. You've obviously had a fantastic year so far, and it's been great watching you just in those 2 songs and that really grow. And I wish you from the bottom of my heart the best of luck with everything, because it sounds like it's going to be a bloody exciting time for you. So yeah, good luck with it, and keep in touch.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Definitely.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
And all that leaves me to say is to thank everyone for listening to the latest This Is The Music Meets podcast. If you're enjoying the podcast, please leave a 5-star rating and written review, as it really does help the bands and artists we interview to be discovered. Thanks for listening, and I will see you again very, very soon.